children that have, as much equal time with parents versus the children that have, less time with one and a whole lot more with another?
Well, I mean, even describing it that way, there's a clear imbalance, right? Mm-hmm. You have a mother and a father in a home, then they create a balance for the child. Mm-hmm. There are just things that men provide that women, we just cannot provide.
Say it one more time.
There are things that men in the home can provide that women cannot.
Okay.
We can do a lot of things. Mm-hmm. We can probably do most things, and we think we can do everything, but fathers are needed in the home. And so, and even vice versa, sometimes, which is rare, but sometimes a child is raised by their father and the mom is missing. So there's a whole emotional thing that is missing as well. So when you see children and they have both parents, there's a bit of a better balance. There's never anything perfect because parents aren't perfect. But when you have one that's missing, there seems to be a lot missing for the kid, and think about just even with two parents in the household, both parents can't be everywhere all the time. So what does that look like when it's one parent? That's even less time that this one parent can be where this child needs them to be in different areas of their lives. So, I mean, we see a lot of children who have a lot of behavioral issues, right? And a lot of that stems from the alienation of affection or the parental alienation that they have to face because there's an absent parent. So,
do you think it's the same with co-parenting? Because you keep saying in the house. Do you see the same effect if the people are, let's say, positively or they have a good balance of co-parenting? Because sometimes they can't be in the home. Even with my situation, we have a blended family. My husband is not obviously in his children's home, but do you see a difference of that if they're co-parenting?
That depends, right?
Okay.
Because it's levels to everything.
Yeah, okay. Let's do these levels now.
Some people claim they be co-parenting. And they don't be co-parenting.
Well, you can have a daddy in the home. He claim he a daddy. He ain't no daddy.
True.
Because people think that's what we're going to make time.
We're
going to make a time.
Struck a nerve.
We're going to make a time.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true. But the positive piece to the co-parenting is if, and you are correct, the parent doesn't have to be in the home. But when I say levels, right, best case scenario, two people are emotionally mature and they decide to have children and they can make their relationship work, not for the children, but because they want it to work and the children get the benefit of that. That's our top, right? Our next level would be, okay, it don't work out. I don't like you no more. I don't want you to stay here no more. You go stay there and I stay here, right? But we're going to co-parent, and we co-parent still with emotional intelligence. Where I'm short, you fill in and vice versa. And the child benefits from that. Then we start to trickle down with these other things. Okay, well, you over there and I'm over here and you can't see the baby because I don't like you no more. And don't be taking her around him and die. And then it just gets worse and worse. And then, we get the bottom levels where a child is completely alienated from one or both parents for whatever reason. But co-parenting works when people co-parent, right? And that can be difficult because people's egos get in the way and they forget that the child is supposed to be the primary.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.